Alright, hey yo guys, welcome back to another, probably the first time we're doing a normal SH Figuarts, and probably the first time we're doing a normal first SH Figuarts, because other ones we did was like, were like a posable display reference photo. This is our first normal actual real players, I mean not Player Sky, I'm sorry, I'm still on that Player Sky hype train. This is the SH Figuarts Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2. This is Sora in its Kingdom Hearts 2 form, which is really weird considering how Square Enix already has their own 6-inch figure arts with the bring art, so it feels really weird to see Sora in an SH figure art line, considering how Square Enix could already do it with their bring art line. So it's pretty weird. So we'll take a look at Sora from, as I said, SH figure arts, Sora in his Kingdom Hearts 2 form. So here he is. It's I'm still on that Player's Kai. SH has changed the way they're layout. They're now these weird rectangular shapes. Like, so before it used to be way bigger if you ever had SH Fair, so this used to be a way bigger, so they're now really simplifying the box layout, so it's not that detailed now. So here it is. Here's all the form you can do with him and everything. Here's all his weird magic form, and that's pretty much it. There's the box of SH Figure Sora. Nothing really fancy. Like I said, Bandai has really step down, not really step, they reduced the box weight to make it way more simpler, probably to make it more cost efficient and everything. So that's the box for SH Figure Sora. So let's take a look at the figure itself. All right, so here we go, guys. We have Sora right out the box, and you guys always know how we always do on the show. We always take a look at the accessories first before we look at the figure. So let's take a look at the accessories. In other words, he comes with his signature Kingdom Key. This is his signature weapon from the Kingdom Hearts series. His first Keyblade, his main Keyblade form, which is, I guess this is the scale model you have for the Keyblade now, because there's been like a lot of weird official scale model. I feel like this entire guard is extremely thin compared to like the actual Keyblades you see. Like this looks really thin compared to the actual thing. So I don't know. Here's the little chain with the King Mickey, the Mickey Mouse head for the keychain, the hidden Mickey. So there you go. Here we go. We got the Keyblade. Nothing more to say about that. Next, we got his closing for you to do when he unlocks the gate or locks the gate. You know, thing he does in the game where he points the Keyblade down and magic light comes out. He does like pew pew laser of light friendship. You know, we got two open jazz hands. You know, because we got who doesn't love jazz hands, right? Here we go. So he could do jazz hands. Next, we got two Keyblade holding hand, one for each of his left and right hand. So there you go. We got two Keyblade holding hand, and then for his face, we got he got his yelling face where he's angry. He's like, oh, I'm angry about friendship. Next, we got his little smiling, his little happy face about friendship. So that when he wants to smile about friendship, there you go. He has a little, I don't know if the camera wants to focus on that. I guess it doesn't, but trust me, this is a smiling face about friendship. And then and of course he comes with his default face that you can look at. So let's take a look at the figure itself now. Alright, so here you go. Let's take a look at the Sora figure. So first let's take a look at the sculpt of it. I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks exactly like Sora. I mean, coloring is pretty okay. I mean, all the color matches how it looks in game. I don't like the shoes. The shoes are a lighter shade of yellow compared to his belt. As you can see with his belt is like this normal golden yellow, but his shoes are lighter yellow. I'm not sure. I don't remember his shoe being this light. I could have sworn his shoe matches his belt, but I don't know. That's probably me not remembering the game. So his face. There's his face, does pretty good. There's his happy face. His hair is all pointy and everything like Cloud, so he has pointy cloud hair. His arms, shoulder does move up and down. Elbows, yep, moves. His elbow feels really thin, but then again, that's how SH Figure does their human character that aren't buff or common riders or Sentai or whatever. I don't know. His elbow feels really thin. Not sure about that. Not sure if they're really this thin, but you know, that's how SH Figure does their line. So that's pretty much, I mean, his hands 360 right there. He does have a waist joint, so he does move up and down. Same thing for his chest, so he does move up and down. Leg, you can't move it. The belt does not get in the way. His rear cross belt right here does not get in the way, so that's pretty convenient. So you can't move this around. That's pretty good. His pocket thing that he never uses in the game, they are on their own little joint, so that you can't move, so they do not get in the way as you pose with the figure. He does have a knee joint, so there you go. You can't move him forward because of his pants, of his baggy pants, but you can move him back because of how they did it back. That's pretty considerate. I'm pretty glad they did that. So that's pretty good. I mean, he does not have any foot articulation whatsoever because of his giant baggy Mickey Mouse pants. So that's pretty much it for Sora. So Sora is a pretty good figure, and for comparison, here is his Bring Arts figure. As you can see, his Bring Arts, it's taller, it's a little more beefier, as you can see. But that's how Square Enix does that's how Square Enix always do their figure. I mean, and the height does make difference due to the fact that this is older Sora, you know, but you know, that's pretty much a separate video. I mean, he wears normal size shoes, so yeah, so I think I'll just say that for a separate where I go into more details about the difference about these two. But yeah, there you go, there's Bring Out Sora, and you can pretty much see the difference, clear difference right there. So let's move Sora to the side. Let's put Bring Out Sora away right now, focus on SH Figuarts Sora. So SH Figuarts does all that it needs to do, so it's a pretty good scope and design. So that's pretty much all that you have to say about his design. It does what it needs to do. It looks exactly like Sora. So in the end, what are my thoughts about SH Figuarts Sora? I mean, it does what it needs to do. I mean, it's a good rendition, it's a good sculpt, you know, of Sora. I'm still not a fan that Bandai is doing the Kingdom Hearts 2. I feel like Figuarts should just continue doing it with all this with its Bring Art side, so they didn't have to split the two versions of Sora. So that means now there's two different figure versions of Sora out. I think Bandai is only doing the Kingdom Hearts 2 version, as they've shown that Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and I think Roxas was shown off recently is getting the SH Figuarts size. So I think they're only doing I think Bandai is only doing the Kingdom Hearts 2 version, while Square Enix is gonna do Kingdom Hearts 3 version of Sora. I don't know. I mean, they might go back and do Kingdom Hearts 1, but I don't know what they're gonna do with Kingdom Hearts 1 Chain of Memory and all that stuff. But yeah, but above all, I think Sora is a pretty nice display piece, pretty good figure, pretty good how they did it with Sora. And should you pick them up? Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's really weird to say you have to invest in two different figure lines, so you do display them. It does conflict because you can honestly tell the Square Enix version versus the Bandai version is pretty. You can easily tell the difference between the two figure lines. But above all, I think Sora is pretty good for what he does. You know, I mean, I'm not complaining about Sora. He's a good figure. He's an okay protagonist. You know, he gets everything handed to him, and he talks about friendship and other friendship stuff. So, I mean, yeah, but I can't wait to pick up. I mean, Donald and Goofy are coming out. King Mickey are all coming out this year. I mean, not this year, next year. So, if Roxas coming out, it was shown off. So I don't know when they're gonna release Roxas, but I don't know about that. But above all, I think Sora is an extremely nice figure. And you feel, yeah, I think you should pick him up, even if you already do have the Bring Art sign. But you know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can get both, and they could be displayed as chubby friend pals. You know, that's pretty much it. So that's all I have to say. Stay tuned after us for some weird anime pictures, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, thanks, bye.